Not done one of these in a while. Good afternoon, guys, or good morning. Well, let's just stick with real time. It's 9:15 in the morning because we keep putting these off, and then the next thing we know, the day runs away with us. So this week, the walk round video starts at 9:15. Got some really cool stuff. Spencer's going to give me a wee hand with some of the descriptions because he's been awful busy while I have been yet again away skiving.
Having fun.
I did, yes. So, guys, thank you very much for helping out while I had a last-minute impromptu drive off to the Nürburgring with my mate Mark, which is all detailed in the Garage Weekly email. So, if you want to keep up to date with what's going on at the garage, stock updates, and just some general insider stuff, if you go on the website and you can sign up to our newsletter, and it's not a boring stock list and manager specials, I promise. Completely motor trade. Faces. There's not a single motor trade cliche in there, I promise.
It's just some of your weekly annotations are quite funny.
Oh, the subject headers?
Yeah.
This week it's put lockery to piston cloth.
That's not too bad.
Go and check it out. So, guys, we will take a wee wander around the garage and we'll have a look at all the stock that we've just had arrived. And yeah, anything you want to know, leave it in the comments below. Now, this is quite possibly the most unique 3 Series touring that we've ever had, probably this side of Julie's Alpina.
Yeah, it's up there. It's a hard car to beat.
This is a bit, I mean, like total unicorn. It's San Marino blue. I've seen this. Spencer, you actually pointed out the other day. There's a saloon 335 in San Marino that drives about here. It's a big lad, I know, Scott. This is the first touring that we have ever seen. It was sold to us through wewon'tbuyanycar.com. If you have a car that you'd like to sell or just want a valuation, just click up there. We would love to hear from you. And we had to double check and make sure that the colour was right. This is currently reserved, but no less an important feature in this week's video because I don't think we're ever going to get another one. 33,000 miles. It's on a 67 plate. Now, we had a ton of comments on Facebook saying that it was too dear. Guys, look, we don't judge the prices here. We look online to see what the market it commands for a nice low mileage 335. Just a normal 335 is becoming so rare.
You take it a 60,000 mile one, we are selling for 23, 24.
Yeah.
So half the mileage, not much more.
Individual colour.
Yeah.
You know, exactly. Funny boy, could you turn the stereo down? Just in case we get pulled for copyright. This is one of the loveliest, most special 335 tours we've ever had, and we would love to have more. Any shape, size, form, well, obviously they're all going to be the same shape because they're all tourings, but as long as it has a 3-litre diesel engine in it. Next up, again, we've not had one of these for a wee minute or two as well. This is an M140i. It's got some bits as well. It's got business tab, but it does have Hammond Cardon audio and heated seats.
Shadow edition as well.
Which gives it...
darker lights, darker tail lights, grey wheels, because you're only a shadow edition wheel.
Oh, of course, I have. Yep. And it looks like we have fitted a couple of...
2 front tyres.
Good Eagle F1s because, as you guys know, we don't fit budgets here. Finley, my lad, he's just in the process of getting this all machine polished. Doing a good job, Finley boy.
Car does have a map on it.
Oh.
Stage 1. It's a good one, it's not that pure spiky, horrible way.
Yes, so we're pretty tight when it comes to modified cars. We don't mind a low mileage car that's got a stage 1 map on it by a reputable tuner. And also we kind of read into the owner as well a bit, you know, so if a lad turns up and he's got one of these and the cat's out it and he doesn't know who mapped it and it's all popping and banging and, you know, windscreen chameleon tints and stuff, then it's probably not going to be for us. And also, if the new owner would prefer, we can take the map off. It's not an issue.
Yep.
Now, the reason why we've left this map on, and that decision was made when I wasn't here, but I'm probably going to say, remember the last one we took the map off? And everybody on social media said, why have you took the map off?
It's horrible, too much.
Yeah, I know, but we also take the maps off because we just thought it would be better to sell them that way. But for the most part, lots of people tune these things, and B58 can handle a stage 1 map all day long.
Pretty sure this one was done by Randy when he was at B&M.
Oh, right, okay, out at the B&M Centre.
Hence why it's left on as well.
It's a nice, drivable map.
Yeah, it's not too much. Not a lot I think it's only maybe 20-30 horsepower over standard.
Which is extremely modest for one of these.
Yeah, really is. So it's just a wee bit more.
Probably find it'll be slightly better in fuel as well, because I'm sure they'll take a wee bit of fuel out of the map to make them faster.
Yeah, they already are good as well. They're already good in fuel to start off with. They're not
Yeah,
the worst thing ever.
I've got a friend of mine had a 240 coupe, obviously 2 Series. Scott, if you're watching, hope you're doing good, mate. Hope your Alpine's all sorted. Alpine, yeah, and he used to get 30 miles to the gallon when he was going to track events or car events down south.
Wow.
So just in case you haven't noticed this little bitty Rolls Royce parked behind me, this is obviously not our normal stock profile.
No.
But I've got a good friend of mine who asked if we would pop it on the market for him. It has just literally come from Rolls-Royce after having a service, wheels balanced, and just basically, I think there was a parting sensor needed, but other than those few small minor items, you got a clean bill of health, and it is an exquisite machine. Not quite our thing, but just when you get close and you look at all the detailing, especially it's got £54,000 worth of options, which we could probably set aside an entire video.
Yeah, just to go over them. I didn't know the TVs in the back.
Where are they?
In the back of the seats.
Oh, just above the picnic tables.
Yes.
Don't know how I missed them. And guys, that is a theatre configuration in the rear seats, which makes the back bench higher up, so that you're looking down upon your driver.
Yes.
This is powered by a little 6 3/4 litre V12, which is actually a BMW engine. I'll not bother opening that in case I end up making a mess of trying to open up the catch. But yeah, it's £250,000 new, probably a wee bit more with the spec.
See what people have had, I'm showing no interest in the garage, and go, I like that Rolls Royce you've got in.
The amount of people that comment on how beautiful a thing it is.
Yeah.
Because you would think it would be like...
It's a bit ostentatious to some people.
Yeah.
You know, big Rolls Royce, bit in your face. But everybody I spoke to is like, that's lovely.
I've always... I mean, it's not that we've had lots. We've had a couple of Phantoms as well. And it always amazes how many nice comments that they attract. Because you would think they would just be flagged rotten, but they aren't. Now, the colour is described as black, but it's actually got very, very much a blue through it, and it's extremely close to BMW's carbon black. Back to 20,000 miles, 3 owners, just in case we've got any hot prospects out there looking for a Rolls Royce. This is back to more of our normal thing. So this is a Golf GTI. Now, we're big fans of Golfs, and I really don't think you can get better for the money. Manual, performance pack, 3 doors. It is literally what you need. No more or less. If it's got some extra bits in it, then it's a bonus.
Yep.
But this car has got, and I also prefer them without the leather as well, because you've got the
Golfy fabric.
The Golfy fabric. Yeah, because I get around for calling it tartan, and then I looked up the real name for it, which I can't recall at the minute.
Jaccara cloth.
Jaccara cloth. That's nice one, Spencer. So yeah, I called it Jaccara, and then somebody went, "That's not Jaccara, it's tartan." So I really can't win.
I'll always call it tartan because it looks like tartan.
It very much does. I'm not much of a tartan aficionado, but that looks like tartan to me. Mark 7.5's come, I love the spec, virtual dash, Discovery Nav, radar cruise. I even like it on just the regular wheels, and even that black one, the last black one we had, that had the
same wheels but grey.
I thought it was going to look cheaped out, but it didn't.
No. After the red one, the wheels are up there now with just...
The red one, it was lowered with the spacers on it.
Yeah.
That had such an... The Oettinger back diffuser as well.
That was lovely. This has got the Oettinger wing.
Of course it does, yeah.
Which on the black I quite like. We had it on a blue Golf R, it looked out of place.
It did.
On this it just suits it.
It does. Yeah, no, that's a lovely, lovely car. Next up,
I can't believe this is still here.
So, guys, we don't generally stock a lot of AMG stuff because they're normally loaded with owners. Service history's never where you need it to be. This has got 3 owners, full metric history, and the balance of the manufacturer's AMG extended warranty. It's an AMG Premium Plus. It's got Burmeister. It's got the big opening glass sunroof, which opens all the way. It's got I'm pretty sure those wheels are an upgrade as well, staggered fitment.
Yep.
19 in the front, 20 in the back. The car itself was bought from an old customer of mine, Michael, that I sold him an E46 M3 back in 2012. Michael, I don't know if you watch the channel, but if you do, thanks very much for another lovely car. It is faultless, and that's bold for a 7-year-old performance car, 8-year-old performance car. We really should have had the keys. In fact, Finlay, could you quickly rip over and get me the keys of this, please? Because it's just too good not to let you hear it. While we're waiting on the keys, we'll move on to the next one. Jaguar F-Type. This is a facelift car, it's a 2023, so we've got manufacturer's warranty until 2026. It's done 10,000 miles, heated seats, heated steering wheel, Meridian audio. It's a dynamic, so it's got the big wheels. Sports exhaust, thanks Spencer, and also all the black detailing on the side blades and on the front splitter. What else? Now, if we've got any Jaguar guys in the comments, could you let me know if those seats are standard, because they are absolutely gorgeous. I love how thin and slender and sculpted they are. The original, the previous generation F-Type, they were an option.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they are as well, but we don't have access. Thank you very much. We don't have. In fact, family, you want to do the trip, do the honours? See that boy. Gave him an opportunity to skydive there, and he doesn't take it. Proper work ethic there, Finlay. I was going to say, Spencer, if you can make your way to the back of the vehicle.
I'll get as close as I can.
But you don't really need to, because it is such... I was going to say it's such a loud cab, but it's such a deep
bang, a deep burble.
Ready?
Yep.
We need to put it into dynamic. There we go. Now, we've both made comments on this, when you try to just rev it a little bit, and it's so hard. And that's 3,200 RPM just at the tip of my big toe. How good? How good? Okay. So before the video,
very vibrant cutlery behind me.
before the video ends up 25 minutes of us just giggling and revving Mercs, let's move on to the next one. So this is a Porsche Boxster 981S. 3 owners? 4?
3.
3 owners. Last owner of 2020.
Yes.
But as a Porsche approved, it was serviced 500 miles ago by Porsche Perth at a cost of £1,700. The car is absolutely outstanding in every possible way. The bodywork in the car is exceptional. Even the light lenses. Now, I made a slight grammatical error. I said they're like new. I said they're new, but I meant they're like new. The headlights aren't new. Now, the reason why I mention the headlights is as these cars get old, the lacquer starts to break down, and it really makes them look old and tired. So when you can see that the lights are still nice and fresh, it's an indication that the car's been kept garaged quite a lot of its life. It's got Luxor interior, which is also extended leather, heated seats, Bose audio, and it's a manual.
Manual.
I love the agate Luxor colour combination. It's properly quick as well.
Yeah.
Now, guys, in case you don't know, I have a Boxster GTS. I had a 2.7, which I loved. I had it for 2 years. It's got a fiery little engine, but you really need to work it quite hard. The GTS is like it's like the best you can buy without going full Spider or GT4. And I love the car, but I'll tell you what, this is like 10 grand less than a GTS, and it doesn't feel like 10 grand less car. It really doesn't. And yeah, it's going to be a great car for someone, that. Next. STI, is that sold, Spencer?
That's sold, yep.
Sold. We'll just get this one done. In fact, we need to get the keys back, Senk. Because the keys aren't far away, they're on my desk. Shocker. So we priced this car a few months back and it's here. You need to excuse the dead flies on the front, because obviously...
You enjoying this one? You've been enjoying it?
Well, product appreciation. You've got to sample the product so that you make a better job of selling it.
Right.
The M4 GTS, that was absolutely hated by the majority of the motoring journalists. I can kind of see why, because it's majorly hardcore, but what you also need to remember, guys, is it's got 3-way adjustable KW suspension, so it depends on how the car was set up. You've got high-speed compression, low-speed compression, and you've also got rebound adjustment. And depending on how you want the car set up, you can either have it set up for like a nice smooth track, or you can have it set up for somewhere like the Nürburgring, which would mean it's got a softer setup, which means it'll be better on the road. It really is a car that you can dial into exactly. I mean, you can even lengthen
The splitter.
the splitter at the front. But the car itself is one owner from new. It just turned 19,000 miles with me in it yesterday. It's got, I don't think those carbon door cars, but they look light. In fact, Spencer, see if you just open that door over there. Have you ever looked at the dashboard on a BMW i3?
Yes, it's like that material.
The dashboard was made from recycled tyres or carrier bags.
I think it was carrier bags.
So, as much as much as it would love to be made from something like kinky, like carbon fibre, that looks even lighter weight.
The one thing I have to say about it, I don't know if you agree, I thought this would be Alcantara.
The bottom half?
Yeah, because these are the door pads.
I think as long as the trim that says GTS is Alcantara, it matches the steering wheel. It's not like an Alcantara overload. What I was surprised about there is it's got extended leather.
Yeah, very surprised at that.
Because it is I think they're like 150 kilograms lighter than a standard car.
Yeah.
And then, they could have gone even further by just putting a plastic dash in it. But it's nice that they didn't, and I love the way the Alcantara is carried over down here. If you have a look at the back of the seats, these are full carbon shells. And in the back, I would describe that more as a fancy harness bar rather than a full roll cage.
Yeah.
Aye. And it's, I think it's fire orange, and that matches the wheels itself.
Not fire orange.
It's not fire orange.
Fire orange
Oh,
is
acid
solid.
orange.
Yes.
Acid orange. Now, as we have said many times before, the S55 engine's never been the best sounding engine, but oh my god, does it perform in this. This is 493 horsepower.
Yeah, apparently they claim 500s in their wee brochure.
Well, this I would say is BMW's equivalent to Porsche's GT2.
It was the most powerful production M car at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Aye.
So was the Z3M
There you go.
back in 1999.
There you go.
So let's give it a little start. Seems rude as I've got the keys in my pocket anyway. Now guys, I drove this car in this morning, so it's nice and warm. Yeah, it won't let me rev it because it's in neutral. They just...
Is that valve open?
Yep. Bear in mind, this has got a titanium exhaust, so it's going to sound slightly different from normal.
Sounds quite tinny.
Yeah, and it does that thing that when you're really on it and you let it off, it dumps all the boost out the exhaust. And yeah, do that again?
Once in a while.
Yeah. There is a lot to like, but it's a... I know I'm obviously trying to sell it, but I'm not going to kid anyone. It's not a car for everybody.
No, I think it's the best on the M4. By a long way.
I absolutely wholeheartedly agree. And initially, I was never really a fan of the gold the gold calipers, which indicates ceramics, and the orange. But
The orange in person I prefer, because in pictures it looks...
and the orange is actually a beautiful colour on the cage.
Yeah.
And you know what I think's so cool? We need to show this as well. Sorry if this video goes on a little bit, guys, but we've got so much cool stuff.
Do you know what colour that reminds me of? The old Volvo V70Rs, saffron.
You're showing your age, Spencer. You did turn 30 the other week, right enough. Right, see that in there?
Yeah.
Only distilled water, and that's not for your squishies. That is for your water injection. That's how hardcore, that's how determined BMW were to squeeze every last bit of power out of this thing.
Yep.
They put methanol in it. Sorry, water. Probably put a bit of methanol in it as well, so that they could lower the charge temps and up the boost.
To be fair, they're actually quite good for boost temps.
That's what, sorry?
I think they're actually quite good standard, but that just shows you how serious that car is.
Yeah, and the thing is, right, see, I mean, yesterday I was out in the car last night, it was bone dry. See, as long as there's not too many compressions on the road, it fairly puts it down, especially once you're up into like third and fourth gear. But I mean, it's so quick. The front end in the car, when you're turning, it's like you're carving, it's like the front tyres are discs, and you're just carving your way into the tarmac. But yeah, you just need to select your moments when you're ready to open the taps. What's that? Oh, that was a trade-in for the... Alright, okay.
Yeah, that's just that.
Okay. Is that the one with the convertible roof?
Yeah.
New courtesy car. So that's mine. This is our commercial Discovery SE Dynamic, one owner from new, 19,000 miles. It's on air. It's on HSE wheels. It's got an electric deployable tow bar. Meridian audio, keyless entry. This is now 44,985. It was originally 50 grand, so we've taken a chunk of money off this. It looks like the commercial market's maybe cooled off ever so slightly, so we just need to follow to get it going.
Should we do a review on that?
No.
You do like it?
I've done that before. Sorry guys. Nice fitment.
Yeah.
So this is quickly becoming our backup wheels.
Quickly, yeah.
That's what they brought for us.
Yes.
Anyway, the car that they are sitting perched very high on, by the looks of things, this is a 2017 Audi A6 2-litre TDI Quattro Black Edition. 60-odd thousand miles.
65,000 miles.
65,000. Just in.
Yeah, just in on Saturday. 3 owners, full history. Love the big car.
These are really nice, and they're always good news as well.
Yeah.
This is the first one we've had in a while, because every other one's had too many miles and it's been traded on. So next, BMW M2 competition with one owner and 6,000 miles.
Lovely.
There's not really much else to say other than it's probably one of a handful of one owner sub 10,000 mile M2 competitions remaining.
Oh, has to be. There's a lot of them are 2 owners because they're maybe like a demo or pre-registered. But
well, if you think our last one owner 6,000 mile M2 competition, 21 plate,
yeah,
that quite quickly became 2 owners because we sold it and then bought it back.
Yep.
And so yeah, just I know that there's always a demand out there for people that are looking for one owner cars. So the supply of these is very, very quickly drying up.
Supplied by Donald, which, hi Donald, can you watch all the videos?
Oh, sorry Donald, I wasn't here when you sold us the car, but thank you very much.
It was his prized possession.
And it also, full and complete BMW main dealer service history.
Yep, all Douglas Park since day one.
And it was just serviced not long before we got it.
Service 2 weeks before we got it.
And has it got PPF on it?
Yes, so front bumper, bonnet, wings, A-pillars, front half of front quarter of the roof. And higher up in the back.
Yeah, because you panicked, you thought that was a big scratch.
Yes, I did. Aye.
So yeah, I mean, PPF in a car like that, guys, with that sort of level of protection, you're probably looking at somewhere between £1,700 and £2,000.
Well, Nathan at Car Tech was quoted £2,000 just for his bonnet and his fire orange M3. So that's, I say maybe double that.
Yeah, easily. So yeah, love the car, very, very special. I don't expect this to be here very long. RS4 next.
Yep.
So guys, this was priced, again, another car that was priced a couple of months back. Now, the reason why it's up on the ramp is because it is a 2008 car, so 17 years old.
Yep.
Full, and I mean full, still in Audi service history. From new, this car was one owner up until
February.
February.
Yep.
And then the gentleman that had it sold it to his neighbour, who then couldn't have bring himself to use it every day.
He had 4 of these over the years.
That's that right?
He's like, basically, if he had the space to keep it, because he had that, Renault Clio F1 Williams, the back restored, Lotus Elise, his Alpha, no space, so can't have to go.
Right. So, guess who he phoned? Phoned us. But anyway, as I was saying, guys, the reason why it's up in the ramp is we've got all the covers and everything off because it's an older car. We want to make sure that there's nothing hiding behind the covers, even although it came out of Audi like 2,000 miles ago, clean bill of health, MOT, no advisories. These cars are a lot of money now, so we want to make sure that everything is as good as we hope. And especially to bring the camera and have a little look. And we've got my friend Garth who's coming out to dry ice blast it all for us next week, and I can't wait to share the results with you.
Yeah, I've probably seen that.
Yeah, Garth fully restored the underside of his 996 GT2, and it was an absolute outstanding job, and he's going to do the same for this as well. So this not only will be the lowest owner and the lowest mileage RS4 currently on the market, but it will be the only one that's dry ice blasted as well. And if ever there was a car that deserves it, It's this.
Yep.
Spencer, just off the top of your head, tell me some of the stuff that the car's had replaced on it recently.
It's had new caliper, new exhaust flaps, new shockies, disc and pads, a whole new...
All the shockies?
All the shockies.
All of your DRC shockies, guys. That's
That was
a lot of money.
3,600 quid the bill for that. February got all the new aircon system changed because it was regas last year. Obviously the regas again, so new pipes, seals, whatever it's had.
Yep. A little bit of paint, annoyingly, to do on this wing round here. But again, when we're just working our way through it, getting the underside done, we'll get that sorted. Now these wings they're aluminium.
Whole front end is, apart from the bumper. Bonnet's alloy as well.
Yeah, so that'll all just rub down, and the body shop we've got, Greg at Brownsburn, is absolutely well. So the Mini, he painted the Mini for me, and this was just a quick track bit of paint, just to give you an idea of the standard of the paintwork that the guy turns out. Is absolutely incredible. So moving over to the Golf R Estate.
Sold.
Sold. Oh well, no point.
Sold.
To
Anthony Pidcock from... can't remember.
Anthony, this must be the longest wait ever. So Anthony lives in
Shetland.
I know it's the Hebrides, Shetland. So he can't get here because the boats are full. So we're having to keep it for him for 3 weeks.
So what? Tuesday that is going out.
Oh, is it
Tuesday,
right?
yeah.
That's fluent.
Yeah.
Good stuff. No, I'll be dying to get. And we also have Anthony's M2 competition coming back in, which we supplied him last year. BMW X5 50E. These are 480 brake horsepower. So you've got the B58, and then you've got a sprinkling of hybrid drive, additional horsepower.
Electric boost.
Least boost, yes. Never get used to the little flap round here.
I was thinking it's a bit an afterthought.
I know. Well, I suppose it was never really, it probably wasn't designed with this in mind, but I think you need to open that from the inside. £15,000 worth of options. It's got the M-Sport Pro Pack, it's got Comfort Plus Pack, it's got the Sky Lounge sunroof, 22-inch wheels, they're all on air suspension, Harman Kardon audio, head-up display, heated everything, cooled seats as well. And heated front and back seats.
Front and back.
Oh yeah, because that's part of the Comfort Plus package.
Yep.
And the Comfort seats are split halfway up, and they're also massage function as well. So what we've found is, because it's a plug-in hybrid and it's got really low COs, they are hot on export, especially to Southern Ireland and also abroad. And if you're looking at putting it on as a company car, then they're also very, very low on benefit in kind. That's why my friend has just bought himself a brand new M5 Touring. Colin, if you're watching. And by the way, Colin's an accountant. So
that says it all.
That says it all. Having this little flap all of a sudden makes them extremely attractive if you're looking to put it through under the benefit in kind scheme.
Yep.
Company car scheme. Ha ha ha.
Little Frenchie.
That's it. Again, can't believe this is still here. We did have it sold, but we decided to call it and then put it back up on the market. There's basically one owner. It was Renault registered, then a lady up until the start of this year, and then it's pure dusty as anything. And then we took it a trade in from its third owner, who only had it for a couple of months because he didn't like it. Anyway, we've done not a ton of work, but we've put a new exhaust on it, serviced it at Renault to maintain the Renault service history, recon the air gas, recharged the aircon gas.
Recon the aircon.
Trying too hard. And we've done the alignment on it as well. This is a brilliant fun wee car, and for £8,000, I don't think there's anything else you can buy that will get your attention at Cars and Coffee meets, but you'll also enjoy driving to and from the Cars and Coffee meet as well. It's because of all the maintenance and everything it's had two timing belts, I think.
Yep.
Folder of history, which is in the back here, which is substantial. That's it all there. And yeah, I'm not going to say solid investment, but it will gradually appreciate through time.
It's a usable classic.
Yeah, but it's sort of car, you could buy this for £8,000, run it for a few years, and you probably not lose any money, or maybe you get your money back. You can't do that with much stuff nowadays. When you get the Z3M out, now it's got its mod stock exhaust on it.
Yep.
That's for another video. How good is the Evo looking?
Move on for the Evo over here all day.
It's perfect. Anyway, we've got one more car to go. I think we've got the SLK. And then,
SLC.
why do Merc keep on changing things?
Because SLK was built for too long, so they had to make it a C, because everything went to C.
Yeah, I'm not. It's difficult to keep it. It's like, I know I'm biased, but I think BMW have just generally kept things more straightforward.
Yeah,
so
they changed it once to the 4 Series and that was it.
Yep. Finley, 2 minutes. So this is an SLC, 70 plate, 28,000 miles. It's a final edition, so if you bring the camera over, Spencer, and have a little look inside, it's got the carbon effect interior trim with SLC final edition embroidered on the headrest, heated seats with air scarves. Now it's a manual. Yes. Which I was a bit worried about buying, but I couldn't not buy it because it's lovely ownership, it's getting lovely history, and it's a final edition. So, but when I drove it, I was very, very pleasantly surprised, not just by how nice the shift is, but also how lively the car is and how nice it is to sit in.
It's some spec on it as well.
Glass roof, and it mentioned the air scarves. The stereo, I don't think it's got an upgraded stereo, but the stereo in it is particularly good. It's even got an electric steering column adjust.
It's got memory seats both sides, it's got auto high beam, it's got reverse camera.
Lovely, like the contrast stitch on the armrest, which matches in with the seats and everything. Power folding roof, obviously it's because it's metal. We've refurbished all the wheels back to Diamond Cut because it was an older gent that had it that sadly passed away. So with the wheels to do, and then just give it a good detail. So that brings us to the end of the video. I can see Finley's itching to get started back to getting on the machine polisher there, so we'll just wrap this up, guys. As you're looking at cars on the internet, I'll put a link to a video just over here. Give it a watch, see what you think, and please consider subscribing. That way you'll know when I send more stock updates, and you can do it down here. Thanks again, and we shall see you in the next video, which hopefully will get up a bit more regular than this one.